What is up, folks? Welcome back to another episode, another session, another talky time that we have here at ACTnow. Hot Issue, hashtag What's for Lunch. Mio Adlan here, as always, coming to you live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And today's Monday, 14th of February. Oh, happy Valentine's Day to every one of you. Hopefully, you guys are having a lovely time with your loved ones, whoever it is. It could be your lover, it could be your husband or wife, if it could be your parents, your children. Love is all around, bak kata lagu orang putih. But make sure you guys are following all of the SOPs. Kalau nak keluar dinner sekalipun, okay, keluar elok-elok, pakai mask, making sure that pakai mask, and make sure that you have physical distancing. Make sure you guys are not contributing to the thousands of cases that we have been receiving in regards of COVID-19 affected people, unfortunately. Okay, and don't forget also to make sure you guys download the ACTnow mobile community app using our using our phones, Google Play Store, as well as the Apple App Store, because the magnificent and the wonderfulness of the app is sublime, it's superb, it's surreal. Semua benda yang start dengan S lagi is actually an awesome app. Make sure you guys go and check it out. And for you guys who are watching us, thank you so much for watching us right now. Make sure you guys do comment, do give us a like, as well as share this video to make sure that people all around you hear us, talking about all the hottest issues that we have lined up for you today. And us, when I say us, it's not just me alone. Oh no, it's not just me alone. It's also with my beloved partner. Okay, that sounded a bit weird. Mr. Melvin Lam. Hey, Melvin, happy Valentine.
Happy Valentine to you too.
How are you? How's your Valentine Day celebration then?
I actually, if I don't read the news this morning, I would not thought it's Valentine's Day.
There you go. Nampak sangat tak pentingnya Valentine's Day to Melvin Lam sebenarnya. But yeah, I mean, like, now over the years and everything, what do you think about Valentine's Day? I mean, like, is it something of a day that a lot of people really look forward to, to have that special dinner? I believe that Valentine's Day is just a day that people mark up prices of roses and chocolates.
Yes, that's it. That's right. I think Valentine's Day, do not take it as a practice of certain religions, Christianity. I think we should take it as a very positive. It's actually Valentine's Day. It comes from Saint Valentine's. It's actually for lover or those in with your relationship with you. But I think Valentine's Day is actually something to celebrate with your close ones, regardless whether it's your wife, husbands, your family, it could be your friends.
Yep.
I think that it should be my understandings of Valentine's should be a time that we celebrate love and friendship.
Yeah, exactly. Macam kita orang Melayu kan, kita selalu banyak, especially orang Islam, kita dah banyak kena sound dah dengan
Mm.
mufti lah, dengan orang kuat agama yang mengatakan haram untuk kita celebrate Valentine's Day. To me personally, yes. I mean, like, I don't put Saint Valentine's on a pedestal and then I sembah dia ke apa benda. No, I don't do that. But I mean, like, to commemorate Hari Kekasih, again, it doesn't have to be with just your partner. It doesn't just have to be with your husband or your wife. It could be with your kids. It could be with your parents. Hari Kekasih is every day, yo. Every day
Yes,
adalah
that's
Hari
right.
Kekasih. Spread the love.
Yeah,
Kan?
but you're calling about those. I recall those last few years during this time, a lot of religious department will be or party will go against it. The practice will say they will go to hotels, motels during these 2-3 days to check whether any hanky panky. Yeah, this is a true fact.
Yeah.
But one thing good, I just realized this year, nothing as such has been a voice up to the media.
Mhm. You know why? Because people are just indoors and they're afraid of the COVID-19. They don't want to make love with Omicron. That's very dangerous. So cannot.
And also, before I go to our topic, I also want to wish everyone happy pre-Chakome, happy Chakome, because tomorrow is our last day of Chinese New Year, and also known as a Chinese Valentine's Day as well. Where you throw oranges, Mandarin oranges. The singers would throw, the ladies throw the Mandarin oranges on the river stream, and the guys will pick up with the names there, probably handphone and whatever it is, how to contact. I mean, those are the practice so-called. Of course, not handphone those days, but those days already the girl would throw the oranges with the name there, and those who pick up the oranges will probably, okay, let's find out who is she.
My advice is that jangan semua pergi kelompok at one place, because if not, nanti our rivers are going to be all filled up with oranges. Nanti ada tersekat dekat longkang mana-mana, banjir. Bahaya.
Since last year, 2 years ago, it was not. Usually there would be some party. I mean, someone would organize. Even in Petaling, the lake near Angkor Mall. It's actually someone there, not just for celebrations. They would throw oranges there and all this thing. The guys
It's the culture. Dia adalah adat yang setiap kaum berbeza pastinya. They celebrate it differently. Kaum Cina, kaum Melayu, kaum India, semua ada adat masing-masing. It's all up to us Malaysians to be respectful and be nice about it. Tak payah nak create controversy. Tak payah nak hua-hua. As long as you do it responsibly. Yeah, exactly. And as long as you do it responsibly and you still menjaga alam sekitar, you tak membuat ruckus, you tak membuang sampah rata-rata and make things worse, then it's fine. Itu sahaja saranan kita. Because why? Love is all around. Malaysia is all about love. And that's
true.
Alright, so let's jump into our first topic today. Wow, dah dekat 8 minit kita cerita pasal love je sebenarnya. Alright, first topic in the air. Exactly. What we want to talk about today is the alarming fact that we have we have received reports, or should I say that it has been reported in the newspapers that, yes, granted, a lot of people are actually going out to get their booster shots right now. 56% of the adult population in Malaysia have already gotten their booster shots, as been reported by the ACTnow website. On all the details are actually on there. But the alarming bit is that it has been reported, mind the people out there, we are not trying to be racist here. We are far from it. We don't really want to touch upon that particular factor. But facts are facts still. And it has been reported that less than half of the Malay population who have taken their COVID-19 booster shots. That means like 47.9% of Malays nationwide have only taken their third dose as of February the 10th. This shows that maybe in regards of different culture, different beliefs, different religion, sometimes people are using these kind of excuses ataupun alasan to not get their booster shot. What do you think about this, Melvin?
I think it's very important to get booster shot. You have gone through 2 vaccinations already. What's the issue of the third shots, isn't it, Mil? And because every day now, I mean, the Omicron is spreading very fast, and we do not take for granted that it's very mild. We do need the booster shot, since we have, I mean, our Malay brother and sister, you have been taking the first and second. Go for the third one ASAP now. Because this statistics actually came up from MOH, was announced by YBKJ. It was so alarming. I mean, it's only close to 48% of Malays nationwide has been taken their third dose as of February 10th, whereas comparing to the Chinese 81.3 and the Indians 56.4. So I hope everyone please take this more seriously. I think probably if the children's, if your folks are staying in kampong, probably transport are not convenient. Please go back to homes and take them for their booster
Yeah.
shots. Yeah,
Exactly. And just to share with our audiences a bit of more information in regards of the booster shots, the states with the lowest booster uptake overall, Sabah, 24.8% of its adult population, 24.8% only who have taken booster shots, followed by
Yeah.
Kelantan, 25.3%, and Perlis, 30.9%. And this is an alarming rate because why? Johor, the state of Johor, which we all know that middle of March, 12 March to be
Yeah.
exact, that the Pilihan Raya Johor, Pilihan Raya Negeri Johor will be conducted. Then, according to the heat map, Johor only 57% of the adult population in Johor have taken their booster shot. Imagine, lagi 43% tu are still not adding on to their defenses, tak pakai perisai extra yang telah diberikan. They are still lacking in getting booster shots. Now, we have talking about booster shots for the longest time, COVID-19 vaccination for the longest time, Alvin. Why do you think this is still happening? Masih lagi ramai anti-vaxxers ke? Sedangkan kalau anti-vaxxers, dia tak ambil the first 2 shots. But these guys have already taken their 2 shots and now diorang macam tak nak ambil booster. Why do you think that is? Your own opinion.
Well, just to share with you, my neighbor's friends have complained to her. The husbands actually have the 2 booster shots and also have the 2 vaccinations and the booster shots as well. But it still that he been doing a self testing at home 3 times and found himself tested positive. A home self kit 3 times. But he still go up. He did not. He's not responsible at all. I told my neighbor, he did not report to my etc. At least.
Siapa nama kawan you, Melvin?
I will text you.
No. We call him Hassan lah. We call him Hassan.
Because we once you report to my etc. Those people who have come close network with him or close in contact will be alarmed as well.
Yeah,
right.
True.
And the most idiotic thing about him, he told his wife, "Oh, it won't die now. It's so mild," and he actually went out on his normal routine because he had mild symptoms. He said it won't kill anyone now, and this is probably the attitude of the people now. I have my 2 vaccinations. If I do contact it, I probably it's good. I take few days MC, at least 5 days MC. I know.
Yeah.
And I got someone pay for my MC. Someone pay for my medical bill. Why not? I take it as a rest because it's so mild. But that is the wrong thinking, because the Omicrons might be so-called light to people like us, healthy. But if we ever hit the senior people, I think it's a different story.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, there are other peoples who are prone to actually be in a tougher situation, like you said, the elderlies, warga emas, the veterans, and also not forgetting people yang tak ambil booster lagi, which are 4 years and below, the infant, the babies, the toddlers. These guys, they are unprotected. We are supposed to be the ones who are protecting them. We are supposed to be the ones who take care of them and making sure that everything else is fine. But if you, as a responsible adult, a responsible human being, are not actually doing what it is that you're supposed to do, you're putting everyone else in harm. Again, walaupun mungkin you tak ada bapa tua, walaupun you mungkin tak ada anak yang kecil, tapi neighbor you, tapi kawan you, tapi makcik yang pergi pasar tu, mungkin budak yang nak pergi tadika tu, they are around you, close to you. And Omicron or COVID-19 for that matter, they are spread just like that. Dia bukannya by touch, dia bukannya by name, it's by air, it's airborne. And kenapa you degil sangat? I seriously tak tahu.
I mean, I remember when I was in Penang, the first day of New Year, the number was about less than 5,000. But when I came back, just matter of few days, it jumped up to yesterday. I mean, it's 21,000, and then of course it's a slight drop. But then it means that we are so happy, celebrate. Wow, it dropped by 1,000. By compared to Saturday, but it's
Yeah.
still a very alarm 5 figures. And
Yeah.
today, I bet you, because yesterday was weekend, today reading will be very high, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, like yesterday when I was reporting the news on radio, it was quoted by DG Tan Sri Dr. Noh Hisham. He said that
Uh,
menunjukkan trending penurunan setelah banyak hari trending upwards. Yesterday ada penurunan. But I do agree with you in sense that yeah, maybe it's the weekends, so people didn't actually get themselves over and really check themselves out and whatnot. So today maybe a lot more people will be going to clinics to get their PCR done.
yeah.
And I think the numbers will still be averaging at about 22,000. And yeah, it's not going down anytime soon. Even though these kind of trends that we have seen before, usually dia akan turun within the next 3 to 4 weeks. 3 to 4 weeks. Lama lagi dia nak turun
I think
sebenarnya.
KJ should impose the next one. Remember, by 1st March, those senior, age 16 and above, who have not get their vaccination will get automatically the certificates lifted
Correct.
up.
Yeah.
I think it should apply for everyone, even adults, for the matter.
Actually, yeah. Why is it only applicable to warga emas? Why does it only applicable to people who are 60 years and above? Why doesn't it, be for everyone for that matter?
For everyone.
Okay, minus the teenagers. Teenagers baru fully vaccinated. Understandable. But the adults, 18 and above, why can't
those who
this
have the two?
be
Yeah, those are due for the booster shots after the second vaccination, second shots.
Yeah.
They should take. If not, you will get so-called your certificate will be lifted for your mind, etc. It had to be. We have to be tough. I mean, I don't mind. We bring up. I think KJ have guts.
Yeah, I mean, no, I mean, like we have to commend him regardless of whichever party that you're supporting, party dacing ke, party kapal ke, party roket ke, party dinosaur ke, party whatever it is ke, you have to say that he's actually doing, and he's being very vocal and very proper. He doesn't pick sides, he doesn't choose sides, he's just doing his job regardless of whoever it is. So we really do hope that people do really understand how important it is to get their booster shots. And kepada saudara-saudara saya, okay, saya Melayu juga, nak tengok IC saya Melayu sebenarnya. Saudara-saudara saya yang saya nak sarankan, please go get your booster shots. But one thing's for sure, that jumping into our second topic, is that yes, it has been reported, I think last week, or I think it was implemented on the 11th of I think 11th of
February.
That you don't really need to have temperature checks anymore going into restaurants or going to shops, going into premises.
Anywhere is lifted.
Yeah, it was lifted. So it was actually a sign that we are evolving. We wanted things to be at least somewhat back to normal. Just you have to scan your QR code for your MySejahtera. But temperature checks are still a goal for a lot of tenants out there. A lot of people out there who are still practicing this as a protective measure. So does this show that Malaysians are just being responsible, Melvin, you
I
think?
think those who, first of all, I do not agree why temperature checks is not compulsory. Because first of all, last 2 years we're so checked to it, but I think that's a feature in the temperature check. If you have hit a certain level, let's say you have a fever, it will alarm.
Yeah, it will sound an alarm. Very annoying noise, yes.
Very annoying noise. So it's good. And I think we are so used to it, because when you scan your MySejahtera, the temperature thermometer is just next to it. Might as well do it.
Yeah.
MySejahtera, if you have a fever, will not tell you that, it will not be alarmed. Will not sound off the trigger the alarm. So I thought it's good to have it, but I think since the government say no need February 11, but some outlets still have that practice, which is a very good practice. I still haven't got used to it. This morning, I go to the early morning, I go to the supermarket. I still asking the girl, hey, where's the temperature? Yeah. Where's the kid? I'm still asking after scanning. It's because it's off my mind really. I say, hey, they all no need. You just walk in, which I find it well, since you have that, might as well put it there too.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's just that mungkin ramai orang dah complain sebenarnya, susah lah nak ada temperature ni, saya kena beli bateri baru banyak sangat, banyak duit dah spend on bateri. So mungkin dia orang complain kena bayar bateri banyak, kena bayar elektrik banyak. I don't know whatever the reason is, but yeah, I think it still serves a purpose by taking your temperature, and it's not a hassle kind of thing. Bukannya yang you kena buka baju ke, you kena tukar whatever. I mean, it's just bowing down to that machine and just get yourself checked. I mean, why can't you just have it there rather than just taking it out?
I
Kalau
think
you
it's
nak bawa keluar apa the temperature, alang-alang you bawa keluar MySejahtera sekali lah kot.
yeah,
Kan?
it's just like the comforts of the person, everyone. It's just like my friend's neighbor, my neighbor's friends. Still go up. Probably if we have the temperature, it would alarm. It goes
Yeah.
alarm. Because even I have let's say I touch wood, I have positive. I use my cepat. I do my own self kit. I confirm, but I don't report it. They will still go through.
Yep, correct.
Yeah, but then if that it will be another if the temperature is taken, it's let's say you go 28, 38. I think when you reach 37, above, it will trigger the
37.5 to be exact. I pernah banyak kali masuk 37.1, I dah cuak. 37, I pernah paling tinggi 37.4. Macam, oh my god, I'm literally at the borderline, but it was a hot day outside lah. I mean,
yes.
Actually
okay. The day I was remember I told you I was queuing out for my booster shot. It was outside with the canopy. It was a hot afternoon, 3 o'clock. So they did my check. I said, "Oh my god, is it going to be triggered off?" Luckily, it was below 37.
Yeah, again, it's super crazy. But I mean, to end on this topic again, as much as we do appreciate the government not making it a compulsory, mungkin dia menjadi kekangan. Mungkin it is a disadvantage for some people out there. Mungkin again kekangan duit and machine selalu rosak and whatnot. We understand that, but I believe that anybody else who's out there who still want to practice an extra layer of security and comfortness, I mean, do have it. I mean, it's not a problem. We've been doing it for the past 2 years anyway. It's not going to change our lives anyway. So that's definitely fine. All right, that's it for the second topic. But we do have a bit of a quick updates that we want to share with you guys. It's actually a newspaper article. This one Melvin suka sebenarnya cerita ni sebab dia nak cerita ni kepada orang ramai yang dia sangat stress. Some people lagi-lagi cerita yang dia cerita last week. Melvin, this time around, this particular story, let me put it up on the screen over here, in saying that unfortunately, restaurants are not really making that money anymore because people are opting to dine in rather than eating outside.
Yes, they say that a lot of restaurants, but especially Chinese restaurants, have experienced something like cancellation as much as 60%, according to the restaurants associations. But through my bad experience, I think the chairperson or the presidents should tell them, please practice, because most of these Chinese restaurants do not practice SOP. They get the full hall filled up. You know, so of course we, as the we are aware. A lot of people are aware that we should not go to too crowded places.
Yep.
Especially the Chinese. That's why Chinese are very kiasu. The pick-up rate is 80%. So. Like me, I have experienced a very bad experience. I mean, 2 Sundays ago, going to the restaurant is 100% full, queue up, and all these things, waiting for tables. I would not want to go to another event of such.
Yeah,
that's why the Chinese Restaurant Association, that's a drop of as high as 60%. But where else the Kopitiam associations, we say yes, the business is still good because Kopitiam probably you take yourself or 1 or 2 people. That's about it. You know. So, but those big restaurants do not actually follow SOP.
Yeah, because again, I mean, as much as people do want to have like a big reunion dinner ataupun nak, gather family members, the point of having these big kind of dinners is because you want to be close together. Imagine if you're outside, if you are a pax of 30 masuk restaurant, and then you have to follow SOPs macam ramai sangat kan. Might as well you just do it at home, making sure that everybody took their test kit proper, and then you buat kat rumah. At least you're not, you yakin that people in your house tu dah memang clear. You're not with outside people.
Throughout an hour or so, everyone in that hall, in the restaurants, have the fear of contacting the virus. I tell you, it's not a very comfort meal. Not comfort meal at all, because back in your mind you say, hey, when you go home, do I bring it back home? Yeah. So it's very stressful, mental stress.
So I mean, like, as much as we do want to support local businesses, as much as we do want to really hope that things will turn out to be better, but it is a fact that people right now, they opt to stay actually indoors rather than dining outside. And it's for their own good. And
Yeah.
maybe it's, I mean, like, yeah, we've lived with this COVID-19 virus for about 2 years now. So maybe it's all about just trying to diversify and
No, they
doing
can
something.
still operate with the strict SOP,
Yeah,
Instead of getting 100% full, I mean, I don't mind if it's even 60, 70% full for the occasion, for the Chinese New Year occasions.
tapi
That's
janganlah
great.
banyak sangat. Okay. Itulah
Yeah.
sangat-sangat penting. Yeah. All right. To end on this note, obviously, we always want to talk about ACTnow and the communities, the sublime and the superb app, which is the ACTnow mobile community app. Make sure you guys download it on the Google Play Store as well as the Apple App Store, because we want to share with you guys what it is that people have been using this app for and what they have reported in. And we have on screen here, macam actually scary juga kalau gambar ni waktu malam macam cuak juga tengok Marvin. What is this picture representing?
Well, this is somewhere in PJ. If you look, right, this is T junctions, just next to the road sign. That is actually not functions traffic lights.
Yep.
Right. This is in the vicinity of Petaring Jaya. So we have reported this, and JKR actually is responsible for this and respond to us very, very quick and say we allowed them 2 weeks to get it fixed.
Yeah.
So these are the things. Even this is not under the margins because on the road is responsible of JKR. We do have connection. I mean, communicate with them and highlight the issue. They do take actions.
Yeah.
So we have actually gone beyond the margins.
Yeah, we definitely have, and this is just one of many things that you can actually do with the ACTnow mobile community app. Again, you can report potholes on the road. You can report about illegal parking within your housing area. You can report about something that is very community driven. So guys, please do check out what we actually mean by the ACTnow mobile community app, because it is a very cool app. It is a very simple app, and it is free app. I thought Malaysians very when it comes to something, they takut nak kena bayar, they takut semua cuak and everything. So these things are free, folks. So don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's free. Yeah, that's for sure for free. But it's also a task for us to change the mindset of the people, because people in Malaysia mostly, unlike me, who are very vocal and who like things to be perfectionist. As one those my partner always tell me that to other people, Melvin is a very perfectionist. It's very stressful to work with him because nothing seems to be perfect. But I know everyone don't need to be like me. But then we have to empower ourselves to keep our environment clean.
Yeah, exactly. It is very important. And yeah, talking about Melvin being a perfectionist, that's why Mio dah tak boleh ada rambut sebab stress jatuh je rambut all the time tu.
Oh yeah, you're that. Yeah, I shouldn't compare to you. You are my seafood.
We still have a bit more time, hence why we actually want to talk about something which is happening next week, which is a new show that we're going to bring into the ACTnow hashtag What's for Lunch. And we have a show called YB Sehari. Melvin, tell us, what is this all about?
Well, this YB Sehari is actually we brainstormed towards the end of last year, and we think in view of the coming elections, and of course, Johor state elections coming soon in March, we want to invite the public outside, regardless you are a member of any party or you are the free thinker, you are yourself. If you want to stand as a member, elected dunes or MP in the constitution, you want to compete, and what are the changes in terms of communities, enhancements, improvements in the area you want to contest. Like for example, I feel like this area one contest, there's not enough for school for primary for the children. I will ask the government to have another school for primary students, or I would encourage the community heads to have weekends classes for community children. So these are things you can contribute. So we would like to hear from you. Let's say I want to contest in this area, and I don't want to see anyone on the streets, means begging for food, homeless people, and what could I do, to improve that situations. So we want to hear from you. Oh yes, what Mr. Fabian said is it's great if ACTnow is empowered to handle all relevant agencies to deal with communities issue. Thank you, Mr. Fabian. We hope one day we are able to achieve it. But we all start from our roots, from ourselves. We make sure our voice being heard, and we will bring up to the next level, to the higher authorities. That we are sincere. We want nothing but to improve our standard of living, our happiness of the communities in Malaysia.
Yep. Nothing better than that. As always rising up is always going up, and that's the way that ACTnow we are striving towards at the end of the day. Alright, that's it for now. Enough talk about us. Dah banyak sangat kita berceloteh. Melvin dah cukup marah, I pun dah cukup marah. Tak apa, kita kena tenang sebab kita nak makan lunch. So Melvin, we will come back and see each other back on Wednesday. So post Valentine's Day, so I nak tanya you pula nantilah, what did you do on Valentine's Day night? So itu ada a different story.
You can ask me. I will say probably I eat at home, cook at home.
I'm playing tiny violins right now. Very sedih one, yo. All right, I'll see you back on Wednesday.
Yes, and to all our Chinese friends, happy Chakome.
Yep, happy Chakome to everyone who's celebrating. All right, see you on Wednesday.
See you on Wednesday.
Bye. All right, guys, that was Melvin together with myself sharing with you all the hottest issues and latest topic that we have on ACTnow. Hot issue that we bring you every Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. Do check us back next this coming Wednesday, lusa sebenarnya, because we're gonna come up gelabah tengok tekan tak pasal-pasal. We're gonna come up with other hot topics that we're gonna be sharing with you guys. Now I can actually press this button. Take care now. Bye bye.